Hi, this is Gio Wilson, and today I want to walk you through what I call the perfect website for real estate agents and agencies. And I decided recently to feature some websites or pre-build some websites for various industries that would give them an idea of what their website could look like. And doing this would allow me to lower the price for the website as well as build it more quickly. So with that being said, let's look at the various features of this website and what makes it a perfect website for real estate agents. Now, many real estate websites were built some time ago, um, over 5 years, and they have really outlived their usefulness, and they're built using old technology. So I think that it's time that real estate agents get an upgrade. So first thing I want you to notice about this website is the huge picture in the background. Um, this particular picture is of an island, but you can use whatever picture you choose, whether it's a property, a building, or your building, your staff, the interior of a building, etc. That will be the background and the eye-catching detail that your customer, your visitor will find very attractive. Above here is your navigation bar, has your logo and your various pages. Your contact us, blog, your about us page, your services, and your listings, and any other pages that you want to put there. The next feature that is very important is the value proposition. This tells the user or the visitor immediately when your site loads, it lets them know where they are and what they can do on your site. And a lot of local websites get this wrong, and they try to use a cute slogan or something, and there are tons of websites out there fighting for the attention of your visitor. So when somebody comes to your website, you let them know immediately what value you're going to add. And this is an important part of your website, your value statement. This is a value statement that I put here as an example. You can have a different value statement for your business, and I can help you with that. Next is the search bar, and um, we have location. You can search on location, price, types. There are at least 5 or 6 other criteria that you can search on that we can add here, but I would not recommend adding them all at the same time because it looks kind of junky. What you want your website to look is really clean and attractive and easy to navigate. You don't want to make it too cluttered. Next area is your featured listing area, where we list about 6 properties. We can extend this to 3 more, but 6 should be sufficient. You have the price of your property, and the visitor can, and a short description of the property. And if the visitor is interested, they can click on View Listing and go to the individual listing page. I'll show you that in a moment. But what I want to draw your attention to is the little labels that you can put on your property listing, um, that can tell a little bit more about it or attract the visitor more. Here we have new listing and we have just reduced. There are a few more labels that you can put on your various listings that can attract the visitor's attention. Continuing on, we want to look at this um, red bar here, and the reason for this is it's going to catch the eye of your visitor. This will draw attention to your real estate agents, where they can click on this link here and go to your real estate agents page, and they can connect directly with a agent. Moving right along, we have our newsletter listing. You can get people to sign up for future updates where you can then start your email marketing and that can help convince them to do business with your company. And your blog. A blog is very important, and because you can share your blog links to social media, of course, in your email, and it allows people to find you via Google based on the titles of your blog. So if somebody's searching for real estate company or how to purchase property in the Bahamas or something like that, and you have a blog article on it, and your competitor who also has a real estate site does not have a blog, you know what? They're gonna find your site. And finally, below here we have your community listings. These are communities in New Providence, but you can also have various islands or whatever it is that you want to go here. You can put here. Um, it isn't rigid. You can put what you want here, and that's it basically for the home page. Next, I want to show you what a listing page look like. So we're gonna click on one of the listings here, the Rainbow Bay Eleuthera property view listing, and this is your listing page. Let's look. Let's scroll down. So again, you have this big, beautiful image, and that's important because when the link is shared, this image is going to come up as a preview. And if you're on social media, you know it's all about images. Images are important because it captures the eye and it will draw people to your website. Of course, you have your various search criteria over here again. You have blog links, you have testimonials. Your page has a little description of the property and various details, price, address, city, state, um, MLS, number, square footage, bedrooms, that sort of stuff. And then you have a Google map that will show where the property is. Um, this one is Rainbow Bay, Eleuthera, and you have additional photos. What you don't see here, you can see there's a place for it, is a contact us about this property. There's a form that somebody viewing this property and interested in buying can click on, add your name, send you a message. An email will come directly to your inbox or the agent's email inbox, and that's a lead. Now you can work on converting that lead into a sale. The thing about this website, let's go back to the home page, is that what you will notice is that the whole website is about getting people to convert from being just a regular visitor into a lead. This is to get people to go to your agents. This is to convert them to an email lead. All your blog posts, let's click on that quickly, will have comments below, and we can also put a contact. Here we go. Here you can leave a comment, but we can also put a contact form on your blog, and we can put a big image here. So that's what your blog page would look like. So next I want to show you one of the more important features of this website, and which should be a feature of every website that is being built today. It means it needs to be mobile responsive. And what it means is that based on the device that people are visiting your website on, the website they will have a consistent viewing experience on your website. And this is important because most visitors, particularly foreign and even more so now local, are visiting on their smartphones, their iPhones, their iPads, and other mobile devices. There's no longer people just sitting down and viewing your website from a computer. So your website needs to be prepared to deal with those users and give them a good viewing experience. If they cannot view your website, it's more likely that they will go to your competitor or to somebody or to another website where they can actually see the content. So let's look at different types of devices. We're going to look at an Apple iPhone 5, and here's what it looks like. And you see that everything realigns so that it flows within the frame of the phone. We can rotate it, and you see the website adjust. See the search properties adjust, the weighted properties. So it's a consistent experience. That's the iPhone. That's CDS4, Samsung Galaxy, which is one of the popular phones. Again, everything is good. We can rotate it again and see what it looks like. And you see the search properties, everything realigns based on the type of device we're using. Let's look at the iPhone or the iPad, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to rotate it again. This is the landscape side. You see the navigation bar changes. So basically you have a website that is adjusting to the size of your mobile device, and this is important because it gives you one consistent experience straight across all mobile devices. And I can't stress enough that this is important. Most real estate websites were created back in 2008 or earlier, at least 5 years ago, and they don't have this technology. So visiting those sites, if you visit it on your iPad or your iPhone or your Samsung Galaxy, your Android device, what you'll notice is that it's kind of hard to view that site, and you could lose customers. People are not going to stand for that. They're going to navigate away because it's just too hard for them to view the property, and you could be losing business. So this website has a ton of features that are just great for real estate agencies and agents. Um, I've only showed you a few of them so far, and this is just the facade or the front of the website. There's still a lot that needs to be built in the background, but I wanted to create this so that um, potential customers have an idea of what the site would look like. If you're interested in seeing a more extensive demo of the site, you want to see a demo in person, you can contact me, send me an email, and we can come out and talk about it, talk about what this would cost for your business. So if you're interested, contact me, and let's talk about getting your website up and running.